Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today I've got an unboxing of something a little different. This here is the mailbox chopper. It is part of the Trike chopper series, an MPC kit, 125 scale. Now the original chopper trick type kit that came out was 1971. And it was just a standard chopper, the Trike, I think it was called. So I seen this one the other day at Ollie's and decided, hey, I need to get one of those. It's the Ed Big Daddy Roth series. Here it says you can paint to match the illustrations available at your dealer. Cement not included. There, ready? Oh, it has the little deal on the back there. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of parts included. That's pretty cool. I think the decals are probably the neatest thing in here. This particular kit was released in, what is fourth month, April of 2022. Alright, well, here's a wild custom captured in MPC's classic series of detailed jewel-like 125 scaled cycles. So the mailbox kit here, I guess, was released as the Retro Hobby Trick Trike. I got that written down because I couldn't remember that one. And it included the Taco Trike, the Tiki Trike, Milk Trike, and the mailbox one. Now I could have sworn that series was released in 2005, but I could have sworn that I remember this mailbox one way back in the 70s. But it, according to Scalemates, 1971 was the T-Trike, and then a couple different iterations were released in 73. And then it wasn't until 2005 they re-released the Milk Trike. I'll put a picture of that one here. So let me go ahead and get on down with the unboxing here and see what we have inside. You notice the bench is a little cleaner. I've finally found some free time to separate all the parts that I had sitting in the Z28 Camaro box that had sat there forever, and I save all my instructions and extra decals and that kind of thing in one big box so that nothing gets lost. So that is the way that goes. So I'm sorry guys, I'm doing all kinds of things here. Let me grab my hobby knife here, get that going. Yeah, you can see the band-aid on my thumb. I still got a little issue going on with my finger and my thumb. It's starting to heal a lot better now. I guess I had said that I thought I had nerve damage, but I ended up busting the blood vessels in my fingertips on a couple of my fingers on this hand. I was using a hammer on something, a big small mallet hammer, like a 3-pound, 5-pound wedge mallet, whatever it was, and I hit so hard, used it, pounding so hard that I ended up busting a few blood vessels in my finger. Let me tell you, that's no joy. That was rough, but all's well that ends well. So we got the job done, and we're moving on now. Alrighty, so let's get right into this. Set that up right there. This is a skinny little flat box, like maybe a quarter of the size of a regular model box. And oh, you know what? Let me see. Let me dump this out on the bench here. Come on. There we go. And then we have a parts count. No. I guess they didn't want to brag about that. Yeah, there's nothing on here that gives me a parts count. Okay. Here's the decals. That's probably, like I said, going to be the most exciting part of the whole deal. Alright, so right off the bat we have a metal axle. I'm assuming it's for the rear wheels. Here are the tires. I'll go ahead and do those. Only 3 of them, isn't that funny? Boy. Well, we finally made it to the middle of the year. I can't believe it. As I'm filming this, it's June 1st. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. But we still haven't gotten much warm weather yet. It got up to like 80 yesterday, and then like 40 or 50 in the nighttime. And it's just up and down all over the place. All right, so anyway, enough of me babbling. Here are the Goodyear tires for the rear. Kind of nice looking. It's 125 scale, but they look small, diameter wise. But obviously they're for the motorcycle, but they look pretty cool on a vehicle. And then the front tire is just literally a bicycle tire or a motorcycle tire. And it says, looks like it says Pirelli on it. Let's see if you guys can pick it up. Right at the top. I can't make it out. Or is it, no. Yeah, I think it says Pirelli on it, guys. Huh, that's pretty cool. So naturally I had to change the battery. Sorry about that, guys. So while I'm thinking about it, a lot of guys have asked me for a shop card, and I apologize, but it's just not something I do. I don't have a shop card. I'm sorry. If you want me to give a shout out to your channel, I will be glad to do that. I have no problem doing that whatsoever. So Ricky from Shaggy's Awesome Garage, which is a new channel here, newer channel. He started back in the end of 2024. I mentioned to him that I'm sorry I don't have a shop card, but I'll definitely give you a shout out, and I'll put his channel name and that down here in the description, and then I'll put it on the video here too for him. I forget what the AWWSM stands for, but it's very very nice. I like it, and he puts out a nice product. So guys, go over and check him out if you get a chance. He's out of Florida. Not that matters anything, but I just happen to see it. So alrighty, moving on. Go ahead and get this party started here, right? Alrighty, here we have the front wheel, which is kind of cool looking. It's 2 halves of it, obviously, and then the 2 rear wheels look like automotive tires. They look really familiar to me. I can't remember if those are old Chrysler mags from something. Huh. Alrighty, and these are the extended forks for the front end. Some engine parts. Crankcase here. Looks like a valve cover. Probably, you know what? I don't know what kind of engine it is. We'll see in the instructions, I guess. Here are more parts of the engine. The handlebars. Very cool. That's pretty neat. Yeah, like I said, this one here, I don't build bikes that often. In fact, it's been many, many years since I've actually built one. But I seen this one the other day. I was like, you know what? Let me get that one. It's kind of cool. And here's the body, which goes like this. This is the driver's side, looking at it from the side. And then the other passenger side is over here, even though it's one seater. And this looks like the chain and sprocket, backs of the wheels, the frame of the actual bike, which really isn't that big at all, but again, it's in scale. Oh, I almost missed. Here's the seat. Looks like a seat from a dragster. And I think this is, yeah, this is part of the what we'll call the scoop or the gas tank, actually. Yeah, this is the gas tank. and this is the bottom of it. That's pretty cool. Gee, that looks like that's it for parts, guys. Hold on, I've got some clear. We have a really cool color green, which I think is for the window at the back of the vehicle. They don't show it on the box. Well, yes, they do. There it is right there. That's the rear glass, and then it comes in orange and clear, along with a couple of marker lights, which I don't know where they go quite yet, but they're included on all three parts. So that's pretty cool. Get a couple extras. And that's it for parts, guys. What was that, about 14 parts? Alright, here we have the instructions. Now, obviously we have nothing about the real vehicle, which I don't know if it was an actual vehicle that was made by Ed Big Daddy there, or if it was just a concept vehicle, a drawing. That'd be interesting to find out. I'll look on the Google machine there to see if I can find a picture of a real one, or if someone did a tribute. That would be kind of cool too. Alright, so here we start off building the engine. Kind of basic. And then, fold out that way. Okay. Slap the frame together. I guess you could paint it, you know, whatever your preference is. The wheels, front and rear. Oh, okay. I thought we were putting the whole thing on here, but this is like the rear part, or the the rear part of the front forks, and then the next step of putting that on is you're putting the top on. So that's cool. There's fuel tank, there's fuel cap, little pieces there. They're not marker lights, they're the front lights for the vehicle there. They're there right there on the box. The box, they show the clear ones, so you could do the green or the orange on those. Alright. And we're cementing the body together using your choice of colors for the window. Rear window is included in clear, transparent orange, and transparent green. Choose a color you wish for easy custom tinting. Very cool. That's pretty neat. Wow, there's actually a lot of steps in this, considering the small amount of parts. We're going to attach the body to the frame. Stick a axle through there and put your wheels on one on each side. Do not cement your wheel to the forks. Okay. Spread the forks apart carefully and insert wheel to pins. Okay. And these are the handlebars. Use cement sparingly. Nice little tip there from MPC. And stick on decals. It says, "Hey kids, there's lots of wild new decals included in Big Daddy's Boss Mailbox Chopper Kit. Check them out and decorate this wild trick. Let me try that again. Check them out and decorate this wild trike your way. And don't forget to separate and save the bonus giant-sized decal of me. Apply it to your fridge, your lunchbox, or keep it as a cool collectible. Mazuma." That's funny. Yeah, kids, go ahead and stick that sucker on your refrigerator. I'm sure your parents will enjoy that. Oh boy, that's funny. All right, I'll set you down. And here we have the decals as the last bit. I'll let you guys get on your way to enjoying your day. I know if I had stuck that on the fridge of my house when I was growing up, my mom would have whooped me big time. Oh boy. Alright. So here, if I could get it apart. Wow, okay. A little static there. So here's the big rat fink. That's very cool. Just in black and white. It almost looks like a drawing. I mean, obviously it is a drawing, but it looks like I'm holding a drawing. It's pretty cool. And then we have optional roof panel, which is kind of cool. You put a sunroof on the Trike. That's kind of neat. Faux sunroof, or you could cut it out and make a real one. And we have some flames. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor dark of night. Oh, because it's the mailbox, right? I get it. We're faster than email. Yeah, I don't think so. Beware of driver. That's pretty cool. We invented Express Post. That's a cool one. Here's your mailbox one. The standard one goes on the back of the body. Ed Roth's signature. Different version of the mailbox. Here's a top hat. That's kind of cool. A small little rat fink. I like that one. That's cool. Oh, this one here says "Want a race?" It looks like a vulture. Some lights and a little pinstriping. That's cool. And there you have it. All right, folks. That's a little different. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, thank you so very much for stopping by. I appreciate your time. Let's keep this hobby alive. I absolutely love this hobby. I've been doing it basically my whole life, and I just love it. So, thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you on the next one. This is Model Car Guy Rich out. Keep on modeling.